Cameron Whitaker, one of the most bizarrest events that we seen yesterday, where they both went over the ropes and Ben Whitaker claimed to have a leg injury. And let me counterpunch. I find it strange, for one, that he couldn't continue while getting beat, because remember, he initiated that clinch. And I always looked to, okay, they both went over the ropes. Who grabbed who first? Whitaker. Why? Because Whitaker was getting pieced up. Okay. Whitaker was getting caught with shots that he normally didn't get caught with earlier. I think he had some stamina issues. I think he had punched himself out. He might have been looking for a second win. Of course, that when you do that, stall tactics are there, like clinches, right? And I think that Ben Whitaker, was about to be really upset, and I think it was a lifesaver. It was a life jacket for him, honestly, because Cameron was starting to put combinations together, right hands, left hooks, straight rights, and Ben didn't have an answer for it, but a clinch. So I don't know if it was intentional or not. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys, but I just think that it was very, very convenient how that went down. You know what I mean? And he didn't at least try to stand on it, which he probably was instructed not to be fair. I don't want it to seem like I'm bashing Ben, but at the same time, it was just, you start to get whooped, then all of a sudden that happens. And, one guy was using momentum to push you off of him because you were clinching him, but yet you constantly clinched him knowing that you were on the ropes. You see what I mean? Like, those type of things, you're on the ropes and you still have this guy and you're going backwards. Why would you go for a voluntary suplex? You know what I'm saying? So I really just didn't, buy that whole antic. I didn't. I thought that was more of, hey, I can't continue because this is really getting too thick right now. And remember, this particular opponent is a step up in class for Ben Whitaker. So this isn't someone that we're accustomed to seeing him with, that he was able to showboat, which he wasn't doing last night, and able to do the things that made Ben Whitaker a household name locally now. Okay, now he was on a different platform to show what he was worth, and it didn't really look good for him because it showed like, hey, these type of things happen when you go through adversity. So it's not a good look. It's really not a good look. But needless to say, I think that Ben should tighten up on his defense, work on his stamina, because I think that was a 10-rounder, wasn't it not? So that would have been a very interesting fight to see it go its full term, but we didn't get to see its full term. So, the ref was too small. That's why I think referees should be the size of the fighters. Because, a bigger referee probably would have saved that situation and stopped that from happening, because he would have snatched one back, where the little guy, Mighty Mouse, wasn't able to do that. He wasn't able to. It was nothing he could do. He could just kind of watch them go over, because he had no pony in the show, because both of those guys were twice as big as him. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Ben Whitaker and Cameron going over the ropes in a bizarre episode yesterday on the undercard of Bivol versus Better Biev. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!